everybody. I am back to keep working on this cute little flip-flap folio thing. So last time I came on, I was just putting these base panel covers on. So this is what I've done. I've got both of these flaps. I've got the inside. This one opens like that, and then it also opens like that. I did got some real music paper also, and then those close, and that is the back side. So today, in this next video, I want to start working on some of the panel things. And the first thing I want to do is I've got a couple of these avocado dyed envelopes, and I'm pretty sure I got these from Jessica Rapp at Two Silver Oranges way back when. And let's see, this one has no sticky, but it's still together, and this one has lost all of its stickies. But is there. Okay, so these are avocado dyed, and what I would like to do is I would like to put them on this panel here, and I would like to put them like this, but I need to do it so that they still close, and it's a tight fit, like that. So here, I can do this without this in the way. I'll probably wind up gluing this whole thing shut. Okay, so they're not exactly the same envelope. I had another one. I wonder if I have one of these other ones matches. Nope. My other two are very different. So I'm just gonna stick those back. So we're gonna make do with these. This is what I've got. We're gonna make do with what I got. So I need to figure out so they're not gonna, in order to get them to both shut properly, I don't think they're gonna completely touch. Yeah, because they're different shaped envelopes. But what I do have is I've got one of these Tim Holtz ephemera cards. I have a couple of different packs. I have this pack that is more just kind of mix-matched ephemera. It's not really like the botanical type. And then I also have some of the field notes ones in this box here. I ordered myself some cigar boxes off of eBay, and I've got a bunch of these, and I also found this is a nice one, and then there are those. This is actually a piece of cut up paper, Tim Holtz paper, but there are some cute little things in here. That one's good too. I like having the, these are good down here. These are really good. I like having the cigar box because I like to be able to freely kind of mess around in there and like paw through it. And then you wind up with like, look at these cute little tiny things at the bottom. Really cute stuff. So these are also really good. Mushrooms, birds, and wildflowers. So and those are nice and big. So let's audition those. So there's that one, but these are bigger. And so since this is going to be, let's do it the way it's supposed to be. So these are it's gonna open like this. And then this is going to be in front here that creates a tuck behind. Oh, actually, maybe I like the smaller one because the smaller one is actually going to, that's pretty though, is going to allow us to see the pattern of the paper behind. However, I really like that. Let's just see how it looks like on the inside the journal here. So this is gonna flip like this. This is gonna flip like this. Getting these glued down properly is a little tricky, I think. So when this opens like this, and this one here, well, you can still just get a hint of the map page behind. Just a hint. But I have to say, I really like this wildflower one. I do. Because it brightens it up a little bit. It was starting to get a little bit too dark, and I think this nest is too dark. So let me put these guys back here. Oh, what did I just drop? I felt that. My wildflowers. Okay. So back to this. Really liking how this is starting to feel, you guys. I like the size. Some of those folios and lap books are so big. You can never fit them on screen, and they can never, I don't know how you'd even fit it on a desk to write on it. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to glue this to one first, and then that will let me kind of adjust the other one to be the right size. And I think if I go, I'm going to use this as a landmark, this where the envelope flap, the angle changes. I think I can use that as a landmark. So getting out my handy dandy, my nearly handy dandy even my needle's got glue on it. So how is everybody out there? Hope you're doing well. Right now it is Thursday. It's just a little bit after I did the covering video, but I'm going to post this tomorrow, which will be Friday, which is a very happy day in my book. Although I am excited. We decided, my husband, this has been a long week for everybody. And my husband went off canoeing with some friends from work, and I was supposed to go, but I'm just feeling a little bit delicate today. You ladies who are over 50 might understand. And so he's going to be tired, and he actually does most of the cooking in the house, and he was like, let's just order out. And I am never one to refuse an ordering out. I like to order out. It saves with cleanup. It saves with dishes. It doesn't save any money, certainly, but man, it just makes life so much easier. And the Fabri-Tac also gives me a little bit more time than, say, the art glitter glue would, to move the papers around. And then when I splooge over the edges there, I can just rub off that. I got myself a different dust protecting mat. This is a silicone, very thick silicone. So far, I really like it. All right, so those close nicely. We open them up to oh, look at that. How cute is that? I'm gonna scrape off that there. Now here's a question. Do I leave this open as surprise journaling space? I think perhaps I do. And maybe I have, I had an idea. Okay, so I shouldn't put this in my lap. I have a tendency to put things in my lap because my desk is usually so crowded and messy. All right, so here's our Tim Holtz Field Notes Ephemera again. So what if I used one of these cute little bits? Oh, love that. You can actually find, this image is in the public domain, and I found it a long time ago and I have it saved on my desktop so you can print it out full size. Oh, I love that bird. All right, so maybe I do this bird, or maybe I do like a little field notes cluster with a bird and a mushroom. Oh, look at that teeny tiny mushroom. How cute is that? You know what? I would like a fussy cut bird. I don't feel like fussy cutting it myself. So maybe I do, I like that too. I love these field notes images. They're just very fun. I see a wing, I see a butterfly. Maybe we do a little field notes snippet here. Ooh, that's a, ooh, look at those shells. I haven't really played with these a lot. I don't know, can you see that? They're teeny tiny shells. I kind of like that. Okay, so let me show you what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put that to the side instead of, what if I stick that there? And what if I only stick it to one of these sides? So that, I guess I would stick it to this one here. So that if you're in the know, then you can open those up and you have a whole bunch of hidden journaling space. Sorry, I just am seeing the shine of the excess glue. I think I am going to do that. I wonder if it'll actually stay. You shall find out. So I'm just gonna put this onto that right there. I'm gonna rub off the excess glue. See what I mean? Is it does give you some time. And then I'm going to arrange these cuties on here. Maybe I will ink the mushroom a little bit because this is just vintage photo ink, because the edges are just a little bit bright. I'll just ink that up. The moth there doesn't really need it. So what do you guys all like when you order Chinese food? We have a local place that we always order from, and they're super nice, and we all have our set orders. Like my husband and I will share Singapore noodles, with no meat, substituting in tofu because we're neither one of us eat meat anymore. And then I will also order, they have Yusang eggplant, and it's those Asian eggplants. Oh, they're so good. They're smaller and thinner and more delicate than like an aubergine, like a European eggplant. I don't know, are they European? Do they come from the where do they come from? Where do eggplants come from? I don't know. Uh-oh, did I just do that completely upside down? Oh, thank goodness I did not. Oh, look, and it is over the edge of where it needs to be. So I am going to just barely have enough time to adjust that. Wow, I'm being very messy with my glue today, aren't I? Okay. All right. So I had originally planned something else, but I like this idea of being able to open this up, and you now have some secret journaling space that, unless you're in the know, you might not go to open that. You might go to stick something in there. In fact, we could stick one of these guys in there to disguise the fact. Ha ha ha. Tricky woo. Okay, so that's that side. And then this side, I wanted to do some kind of a tuck. Let's see. I have my box of Tim Holtz papers with some of my favorites here. So I think, yeah, so this is actually one of my favorites, the little birdies. They're going to be too big. What else have I got? Some of those 6x6, the 6/6 divided ones might be really good, but I'm not sure if I have any of those. Hold on. So I'm just looking through my stash. It is actually quite sad that here's the 12/12 ones, it's 4 by 30, yes, 12. But I thought this was, it comes in, and then the other size it comes in is in the 16 and the 4s. Yeah, I'm just feeling sad about, this is my farewell bid to Timmy. I mean, it's not like I'm going to stop buying all of his stuff. It's just that he's going to stop selling it, right? Okay, so I also love this little robin one. This was always been one of my favorites. And there's the one with the nests, and they're just so cute. So maybe we will, they're not quite right, are they? Oh. We could cut those little birds and just make them corner. My thought was that I wanted to make it like a side tuck. So you'd have a slot and a slot. I think I am going to do that. Okay, here is my handy dandy Fisker's cutter. And we just had a whole conversation on junk journal tutorials about using the cutter as a scoreboard, which you can place a piece of paper over this groove and then use your bone folder to make a thing. But I've been watching people use their scoreboards lately, and I have been kind of jealous of their scoreboards. I'm just staring at this thinking, I love that butterfly, but these flowers are awfully pretty. And we have both on this other page. And I know I have some other 4x4 sheets that have the nice diminutive images. See, this is also super pretty, and it adds a little bit of brightness to the page. So I'm thinking maybe I will I'm going to take that little dandelion, because I really do like dandelions. My husband recently, and that's a buttercup. My husband recently made some dandelion jam. Oh, it's so tasty. He's a very, very good cook. He made bread, homemade bread today. So this morning I had homemade sourdough bread with butter. And so I'm vegetarian, not vegan. I do eat eggs and dairy, although I'm trying to reduce the amount of dairy because the dairy industry is upsetting. But in any case, with the dandelion jam. It's funny, one of my classes, I teach high school science, and right now I have a class of environmental science, and there's one, it's my lunchtime class, and we always wind up talking about food. It's very fun. I enjoy them. I know I was sounding frustrated earlier, but it passes. That frustration that you feel as a teacher passes. And then you really do enjoy them. Okay, so I'm going to do, since this is a small thing, I'm going to do a small nibble. And this is a Fisker's, I believe this is a 1-inch punch. I also have this one, which is the Recollections, Recollections 2-inch punch. I really like the way this one is made, because it has all these indicators. It has the half indicator on the sides. It has the center indicator here. I just wish that the sharpness had lasted longer. It didn't last very long. Whereas this doesn't have all those bells and whistles, but it's highly functional and it hasn't dulled over time. I've had this one probably twice as long as I've had the other. And here's this was another discussion recently, I think, of the corner chomper. I love this corner chomper. Love it, love it, love it. This is one of those things I was like, how did I ever live without? Okay. So yeah, so when I make these side tucks, I just like the way it looks when you round these corners here and you do a little thumb hole there. And then sometimes I even smooth out this corner so everything is just nice and flowy and smooth. See, that looks nice. Okay, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this because this is fine tuning. I tried to get the top off to fill this up before just now. Can't get the top off. These little bottles are off Amazon. And I think this happened to one other bottle. I like it because you can hold it. It's small and you can kind of hold it like a pen. And it gives you that very fine metal nozzle, gives you a super fine bead of glue. And I appreciate that, especially when you're doing small things. Art glitter glue dries super fast. So in areas where I don't think I'm going to need to do much maneuvering or finagling, I can just she says I can just use that. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, so I could actually just use the rest of that as a card. If I stick it in there, I think that little flower will poke out. And this is totally journalable. So let's make a journaling card out of this. Because that is my goal, after all, is to really utilize the Tim Holtz stuff. So here's the thing. I could take the top off because that's kind of empty space, but I like the idea of this flower peeking out from behind the envelope split. So I'm just going to make a little mark right here and chop that bottom bit off. Yeah, so that's the other thing I'm gonna have when I have my new studio. New studio, don't know when it's gonna happen, but someday I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have one of those big Fiskars bypass trimmers. I'm gonna have a desk big enough for one of those big Fiskar bypass trimmers. And voila. Okay, and we need something right in here that is also going to have some kind of image that pokes out. It's so dark. I think I want something a little bit more cheerful because the center is cheerful and I don't want it to all be too dark. All right, so let's look here. Look on with me. That's pretty, but that's kind of huge. So these 12 by 12s are kind of big for this project. Maybe I will, after I do the small one, maybe I'll do a really big folio. This has always been my least favorite in this pack. I know some people love it, but so these guys are too tiny. Oh, I think this one's my favorite. I love this one. I like this one. Maybe I'll try and grab that rose because I'm using it up. I am not hoarding. I am using. Well, here it is in a 4x4. I'm having trouble today. There it is again. It's on the wrong side. So cute. Yeah, I've got so many of these. It's okay to cut this up. All right, folks. Thank you. Oh, but then there's, look, this is one of my other favorites with these butterflies. And that, if I take that, look, it's got a perfect back for journaling on. It ties the whole mothy butterfly-y thing together. And I think I can fit those on. Okay, so I am bringing out the cutter and I'm going to try and get these 3 dear me. I should just be able to do it. And how wide do I want it? I want to be able to poke it. So I'm going to cut it right by this, in between these 2 sets of letters in the alphabet. And then I think I'm going to cut right underneath this one. And we're going to see, will that almost fit? Oops. Will almost fit. Because of the glue. Let's do our corners. We'll do the half inch. Sometimes when you need to get something in. Okay, so this is going to be a problem right here. This little envelope bit. Oh, it's so close. Okay, I'm going to have to cut off some antennae. Look away if that bothers you. Look away. Cut off those antennae. And I'm going to get super close shave to the bottom wings of that one. Look away if that bothers you. It's all done. You're safe. You can look now. Half inch, half inch, half inch, half inch. Okay, So we got butterflies. Oh, look how cute this is looking. I'm very happy with this. Okay, so then this fits in there, but obviously it's too long now. So I'm going to cut down close to the biggest butterfly wing, leaving a little bit of a margin. And I'm going to redo my rounded corners. That's pretty cute, I think. And voila, it fits. And I like how you have that layered look there. So that fits like that. Oh, look, we still have 2 panels to do. All right, and we are paneling it up. Okay, let us just double check, make sure this is working inside here. All right, that looks good. Voila, she works. And that will open that way, and that will open that way. And I think I'm gonna move it down lower because I'm gonna have something behind there as well. Okay, so now let's do this panel first because you're going to open it up and you're going to see this. So what do we want to see? Ooh, I just had a thought. I have this other, what do you call this? Cigar box. And in the cigar box, I have butterflies. Oops. Oh, well, I guess I have them in the box now. Not my intention, but okay. And I have fussy cut from book page butterflies, and I have printed out butterflies of all sorts. And what I was thinking, where are my Tim Holtz sturdy ones? They're not, I don't think they're in here. You know how the Tim Holtz, some of the Tim Holtz ones are that thick card that will stand up to tucking? I thought they were in here. They're not in here. Oh, that dragonfly. Okay. All right. Not this one. Hold on. I'm sure I have them somewhere, though. I was thinking I could do a butterfly on there, and then each wing could be a tuck of something cute. All right. Here's another cigar box. I'm going to have to get one of those label things. Aha! I found it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those label making things now that I have the cigar box so that I will know which cigar box has which thing. It was really cheap. I got 10 cigar boxes, and I think they were like a little over $1 a piece. Because I got a lot. That green looks nice, doesn't it? It's already inked. It's already inked. I must have tried that out somewhere. Auditioned it and then decided against it. Okay. So the black enamel cigar box are the Tim Holtz shiny butterflies. Okay, so before I commit to this, what are we going to tuck? Well, maybe this would be a time to tuck those. No, that's not going to fit. All right, so maybe we just make the butterfly a tuck. I'm reaching around to the side to grab something Tim Holtzy to try. I'm looking for not the 16, but the other size, this size. Nope, that's the 16. The 16 are little tiny squares, aren't they? They're kind of hard to do. Do you guys have a lot of the 16s left over from your packs? Is this 16? Yeah, I seem to have a lot of the sheets of 16 and fewer sheets of the 12. I mean, there's nothing that says you have to use them as the individuals. You know what I could do? This is also one of my favorites. I had fabric in that. I don't think I have that fabric anymore, but at one point you could buy the what is the name of this? Wildflower? No, not wildflower. Oh, my brain. Anyway, you could buy this in fabric, and I had that, and it was so great. I loved it. I lined a ton of books with it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cut this right here. Carefully. So I'm the only one home right now, which is kind of fun. Somebody there? I think it's the dogs. Getting up to no good. Undoubtedly getting into the garbage. But anyway, that's what made me think of it as I was hearing them. I'm the only one home, which is lovely. Rarely happens anymore. So these I'm going to fold. This one in particular, I can fold, and it will be like a little booklet. Bone folder. Need the bone folder. And then I can glue down that. Oh, there's Eddie, the hound dog. And that will tuck there. Okay. Let me see. What time is it? Oh, I've been going on for a while. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video now. I'll do a little bit and then I'll come back. And I also have to feed him. And he's just going to howl until he gets fed. So I will be back. Okay, hello, I'm back. So I finished this panel. In between the dogs barking at me for various and sundry reasons. I am at their beck and call. Okay, so here is our 2 envelope panel. It's all done. It's all set. So on the front, we have this Tim Holtz butterfly on the front envelope, and I just made a little booklet. Oh, I couldn't, no, this is bulky enough. So you open the booklet and it has a flip out writing space, and then it has a tiny tuck with a little hidden journaling card, teeny tiny, and that just tucks up underneath that butterfly. So then you open that envelope and there is the butterfly tuck there that we made together. And there is a card in that envelope, and that just slides in like that. And then this is just a corner tuck with a journaling card that tucks in there. These are both 4x4s or 6, yeah, 6x6, 4 on a page, 6x6. That I cut down into a journaling card. Then you open it up, and here is our secret writing space that has champignons on it. Oh, I should probably ink that up. So more writing space. And then this is a belly band with those cute birdies to write on. So there we have a double envelope flip panel in our flip flap folio. This is so much fun. I'm really having a blast. Thank you so much to Barbara and Kate. I will link them below for the inspiration. I'm just having a blast with this. I hope you all are as well. Thank you for joining me today. Please click like and subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to try this. Have a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.